Hey, everybody. How you doing? It's Thursday, the 14th of February, and a little bit late today just because I've been just looking into a bit of a potential problem on Elementor that I'm just trying to get my head round, and it's to do with the gallery. So it's to do whereby if you've got any, how to explain it? If you've got like the gallery from Elementor Pro added to your website, it doesn't show on your live page, and I don't know. I'm wondering if it's a WordPress issue. So WordPress 5.9.3. Hey Paul, how you doing? You okay? So I think since WordPress 5.9.3, if you add a gallery, not the basic one, the other one from Elementor, it doesn't seem to be working well. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of that as to why that's happening. So I'm just going to deactivate some optimization plugins first, because I wonder if it's that. Maybe one of them is causing a problem. Maybe. I'd be surprised though. Hey George. So I'll share the screen. So something I noticed. So if I just share this screen. So this screen here, where we have over here at the moment, we have this gallery, okay? Ding, 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 ding. And if you do this, right, it's okay on preview, they all appear. But if I take this and I go to a private window and stick it in, see, now it's appearing. I deactivated Auto-Optimize. So what I'm going to do is just double check the Auto-Optimize settings now. Because surprisingly, if I go back over to here and I reactivate Auto-Optimize, yeah, George probably has activated. George probably has. If anyone has done it, it will be George. Install plugins. If we just reactivate that and clear that, right? And I go back here. Do you know what? It's going to work now, isn't it? It's going to be one of these things where it works, even though I've just said it wasn't working. There you go. You see there? Look, it's missing. So it's definitely something to do with the Auto-Optimize plugins. Let me just double check. Get rid of that. I might get rid of that one there. Let me just double check. Let's get rid of that one as well. Right, let's just double check that. Oh, you said console, didn't you? Yeah, let me see if I can open it. Where is it? Oh, let me just check. Yeah, oh, wrong window. There we go. Right, okay, yeah, so in fact, if I just post a link here, hold on. Let me just post a link here. There you go. If you have a look at that, George. If you have a look at that. You want to have a look at that? So it's some reason. I'm just trying to understand why is it just showing us this problem. Clear the cache, flush the cache. How you all doing, though, by the way? Hey, Afterglow, how you doing? You okay? I'm just looking into a bit of a problem with Auto-Optimize, with why it's not allowing the... Yeah, it's okay now. It's sorted. It's sorted, everyone. It's sorted. The problem is sorted. The problem is now sorted. In a weird way. Okay. It was just a combining. It was one of the combining options was ticked. So we're okay there. So this is just someone's brother-in-law's website. And I said, look, let me have a look and just create your homepage for you. You know, so they can just go in and have a look. That's looking a bit odd now. It's because of the size of the screen. It's not normally like that. But yeah, cool. All right. Where are we? Pages. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Edit. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? I'm okay. I was a little bit like going a bit crazy over this gallery not appearing on this site, but so far it looks all right. Here's one of my tips though. So over here where we have the gallery, okay, where we've got the gallery, I've got about 25 images, but on the mobile you only see 10 images. So I split the gallery into two. It looks like one, but it's actually two. And then when you get to the mobile, the gallery, one of the galleries is not visible, which I thought was quite cool. Clever way to do it. Just try it. Right, okay, so I think this page is practically good to go. And then I'm going to create an about page for them. I don't know if you saw it, George, but I did another video today with the scrolling effect on the column, but this time you could do it without any code, and it was using, in such a weird way, the background overlay effect when you hover and not. But the new video today, if you've not seen it, go and have a look. Go have a look. Go have a look. So I'm just going to go to the about page now. So what I said to my brother-in-law is, look, rather than you getting your knickers in a twist with whatever, you know, with another web designer or whatever product they were going to use for building their website, I'll create your pages for you, then you're on your own kind of thing. You can go away and mess around and do what you want to do. And luckily they've agreed to that, which I think was really, really good. Because if they hadn't, I wouldn't have been annoyed, but I would have been a bit worried about what they actually go and set up for themselves. You know, so because if someone doesn't know what they're doing, I get a bit worried about the website and kind of like feel like, right, look, I've got to step in here a little bit and just help them out, because they could go like completely AWOL and get everything totally wrong, which I don't like. Are you working on any major projects, anyone? What major projects you got? By the way, the text I'm about to paste here is the text they supplied. This is not my text, okay? So when you see the text, don't start shouting at me, all right? Because I am going to paraphrase what they've given, because I was like, no, we've got to improve on this text. Because what they've supplied is quite, I don't want to say tragic, but it is tragic, all right, what they've supplied. Right, so let's change what they've got here. Excellent. So Jimmy started a new website for his contract that he started this week. Excellent. Nice one. No, Carapos. So this is like my brother-in-law. So they originally had someone else buy their domain and hosting for them, and was going to kind of like start some web design. And I stopped them and got them to re-get the ownership of the domain and the hosting. And I've just said to them, look, let me just set some stuff up for you, okay, just to give you something to go from. So Afterglow has said he wants to edit the related posts section in every blog page. It's well, if you do a single post template, Afterglow, right? It'll be a widget in your single post template. You'll have the related post widget, and then you can go in and edit that. But you got to go to your single post template to do it. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Do do do. In the middle of the do 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 do. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Dun, dun, in the middle of the street. Our house. How long will I be streaming? Most likely 2 hours. So, well, for the next 1 hour 35 minutes, for sure. 1 hour 35 minutes, my friend. Our house, dun dun, in the middle of the street. Our house, dun dun, in the middle of the street. Do do. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Let's pick something like that. Just duplicate that one, and we'll give another image, and we'll go for. Let's go for. Dish dish dish. Sorry if anyone is typing anything and I've not responded. I'm just trying to sort some stuff out here. Yeah, go have a good siesta, Jimmy. We'll see you soon. Hey Dave, how you doing? How you all doing? Whoa. So just doing a bit of a design, just doing a bit of general design work on this page for someone. Yeah, I think that will work. I think that will work. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Let me get this right. This column is going to be vertical bottom. Yeah, that works okay. That works all right. So we can just update that page. Hey, big star. So Afterglow, 2 languages on his blog, English and Deutschland. I want pages on English blog to be written related posts, and the blog post is written. Well, it depends if you got to translate, bit of kit in there. Number one, so have you got any translate, plugin installed Afterglow, but also you're gonna have to almost kind of like because what you're saying is you want the pages on English to be written related posts, but you want the blog pages to be Deutschland or German. So what Georgian Pickstar is saying, Polyang plugin, maybe that could work for you. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Our house. Dun, dun. Is there a paid plugin which also translates it? But don't ask me for the name. I know. So Renato, I have nothing against CrocoBlock. I don't use it because I've never really had to have a massive need to use it. That doesn't mean I don't like it. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. I just haven't had to use it. So it's not been a game changer for me in what I do or how I do things. So I would say, I would say have a think about what's important to you. For me, again, like I said, it's not been a game changer for me at all. Hey, Mark, you're right. So in case Mark is wondering what this is my brother-in-law, and I've just basically said, let me just set up some pages for him really quickly, and then he can go away and pad it out and flesh it out and do what he wants with it, just to give them something to work on, because at the moment what they've got is tragically bad. And to say it's tragically bad is an understatement. And I think I'm going to save them from a really bad website. Very true, Pickstar. Oh, it was worse than that. It was really. This is the one where they paid a friend of a friend to get their domain and hosting for them, and it wasn't in their name. And I had a go at them on the weekend about, you got to get that in your name, because you are now going to be held for ransom when something goes wrong. And they were like, oh, but he's a friend of a friend, the friend we've known for 10 years. And the minute I told them to start questioning it, then the friend of a friend got a little bit irritated with them and a bit snarky. And I went, see, your friend of your friend ain't really your friend. You know, they just want your money. And they don't really care what you think or feel. They just want your money, mate. I mean, so far it looks pretty. Look, it's so far it's looking all right. Whoop. What are we doing here for them? Let me now just add them a privacy policy. Even let's give them a privacy policy. Tell me about it. And you know, like when you, how to explain it? You know what was really weird is, like, they were like, oh yeah, if we knew you do web design, we would have come to you first. And I was like, you knew that. You chose not to. But now, right, I'm just going to quickly, out of the kindness of my heart, just give some pointers and stick some stuff in for them, so they don't get, you know, beat up by doing a really bad web design. Now I've got to go and get hold of our privacy policy and cookies policy and stick that in for them. What I found funny was they said to me, oh, can you get us terms and conditions? And I went, you're a shop. You should have your terms and conditions yourself. Hey, Pickstar, it gets better. It gets seriously better and better. It's so good. Do you know what I mean, though? The first episode is slow, isn't it? You're kind of like, where is this going? Oh, it's so cliche. Oh, it's so, typical, you know, family not doing so well. They don't get on. It's so cliche. But as it goes on, and then you get into episode 2 and 3, and, you know, it is so addictive, right? It's so good. I'm surprised I never really heard about it. And then someone mentioned it. I watched all 3 seasons, like, boom, 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 boom. Seriously good. Anyone here who has not watched Dark on Netflix, and you got English audio as well, you have to watch it. All right? You got to go and watch it, because it is seriously good. Right, seriously good. Probably my standout show. Right, standout show. One of those shows that if you don't know about it, you'll miss it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, Pickstar. I mean, I first started watching it and I gave up after 10 minutes. I was like, oh, this is so slow and... But you got to stick at, yeah, how far did you get, Mark, with it, though? You got to stick at it. You got to, I mean, by the time you get to like episode 3, episode 2 ramps it up. Episode 3 then goes, and then 4, it just goes like that. Yeah, exactly. You gotta think as well. You gotta really think about it, and then it starts to all make sense. And you also gotta like not be disturbed when you're watching it. If you're disturbed while watching it, I can understand how it'd be painful to watch, for sure. For sure. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Our house in the middle of the street. Well, it's like, the thing is, yeah, Pixar, you got past, present, future, past, present, future, and then you haven't even got on to season 2 or 3 yet. You'll then have alternate as well, and that's when it really gets like screw your head up kind of thing for what's going on, but it's so good. I can't knock it. Loved it. Loved it. I really loved it, you know. It was so good. Let's just see what questions are coming in. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? How old is your son, Jacob? How old is your son, Bo? Because that might tell you whether it's appropriate for them. How old is your son? Yes, my wife, I don't watch that one that much, but my wife likes watching that one, Resident Alien. Oh, really? So it's a real place then, Witten? Is it a real place? Yeah, how old is your son, Jacob? Not because there's anything wrong with it. Trust me, there isn't. But I think, like, how old's your son? Because I would say you've got to be at least, I would say, 13 to 14 years old to properly understand it. If they're below 14, I would say don't bother. You know, don't bother watching it if he's under 14, because it's, I'm not saying it's difficult, but it's not the easiest thing. And sometimes I love it when you have a show that really makes you think. You know, you're sat there and it's so unpredictable. You're like, where is this going? Because you know when you watch a show and it's you can almost see where it's leading to. It's all cliche. You can, you know, the antagonist, the protagonist. What's the conflict? What's the resolution? Where's the pull the rug moment where everyone thinks, oh my god, we're all going to die. And then the hero saves the day or whatever. It's very predictable. For me, Stranger Things, Dark, Stranger Things, quite a few shows actually, they're just unpredictable. You just don't know where they're going, right? You just like, where's it going? Where's it going? So I loved that. I think that's what I loved about it. So just going to quickly do their cookies policies page. When you already have some policies like written out, you can modify the content and make sure you get the right details in. Then it's all done. Because I can basically say to them, right, here you go, here's your home page, here's your key pages like your about page, your privacy, your cookies, your shipping returns policy, your terms and conditions. You sort that out because I don't know what your terms and conditions are. But you start to set things up for them. Like I've even gone and done their custom fonts as well, got them in as well for them, their colors, got them some of the key plugins they're going to need at the moment. Rank math you don't execute until you're ready to start doing that, you know, submitting and all of that. And then you just need to add WooCommerce and sort their products out. But giving them like just a good starting platform to build on. You know, because when they first said, oh yeah, you know, we've got our friend and all of this and blah de blah de blah, I was like, no. I was like, no, we're gonna have problems here. We are gonna have problems. Remove Google fonts, images. I think I forgot to do this. Lazy load from 2. Is it 2? 1, 2. Yeah, lazy load from 2. Manage that. Flush the cache. But you know, doing stuff like this during the live chat is, you don't have to think too much. You have to just crack on with it. Actually, I think there was something I forgot to do for them. I've just remembered. Activate. Active. How could I forget to do these? Inline, no. Leave that as default. Page transition, leave that. Activate that. Activate that. Sorry, you can't see what I'm activating, can you? Let me just move myself out of the way. Let me just move myself out of the way. There we go. So I was just activating the improved asset loading, the improved CSS loading. Super good to do those. I'm not doing any of the others. Optimize DOM output, accessibility, and I'm not going to do any of these except form submissions. I'll do that for them as well. Activate, save changes. Limit login attempts. Do you know what? 9 times out of 10, your host will probably already have something like that loaded in. So I've not used it anyway either. Let's just clear that. Flush the cache. Because what I like to do is when I'm working on a page or changing something or a setting, I like to do a page speed insight on the other screen over here. I like to run that regularly just to see how things are. Ah, yes, that reminds me. There's a problem on one of the images. I've just forgotten. Pages. The home page. Yeah, I forgot to the landing gear, George. That's exactly what I did. Right, okay. So if I go down to, I think it's basically these two sections, right? So if I go to style, background overlay, it's if we go to mobile, So this image here, right, which image is it? Is it that one? No, it's not that image. It's that image. Right, so let me just get the URL for that. Save image as 6 download. Yeah, fine, cool. Bum. Let's just upload file, select file, upload that image. Ka-ching! So this is where like you add in another image, right? So for the mobile, you add a copy of the image. You then scale that image to be, say, I don't know, about 800, right, in height. Scale it to be about 800. Do back, right? Go back to edit again, crop it, and then bring this in and say crop it to be about 500. Something like that. You do something like that, okay. And then you hit crop. Then you hit save. And now you have a 500 by 800 pixel image. So this is now a column. So the original image was horizontal. And then you have this version that you then insert to be for the mobile. And I think that was it. From memory. Yeah, that was it. That was it. So that's how you kind of like... you know, like you have, so like, again, just to repeat myself, on the desktop, okay, whoa, on the desktop, you have the horizontal image, we have this big one, but on the mobile, you've got the thinner one, right? So that should all be pretty good now. So if I just test the speed on that score as well. Oh, yeah, Jacobs, yeah, so if he's 14, yeah, he can probably watch Dark. I think he'll enjoy it. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll enjoy it. It's like, look, right, I know a lot of people did not like this show. I loved it, right? Lost, right? Lost, for me, changed the landscape in how you do TV shows. I think Lost suddenly made doing TV shows cool. Because in the old days, we didn't have an amazing, like really good TV shows, did we? We had decent TV shows, but they were kind of like run-of-the-mill serial shows, episodic, right? Lost brought a narrative and an acting and a complex story like that. I loved it. I loved Lost. And you know, like, at the end of, like, by the time I got to like season 5, there were like forums online for where after an episode, people would go onto forums and start chatting amongst each other. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And that was great fun. You know, super great fun to discuss your conspiracy ideas and where you thought it was going, or, you know, anyone who watched Lost. Did any of you ever watch Lost? Like, ever? I remember the finale to season 3. Anyone here watch Lost? Any of you watch Lost? Any of you watch Lost? Tell me. If you say no, we're not talking anymore. But have any of you here watched Lost? Again, like I said, it's not everyone's like cup of tea or style of a show. I loved it. I seriously loved it. It was great. Stupendous. Ah, yes, Mad Men as well. I didn't get into Mad Men that much. I didn't get into that. Tried it, didn't get into it. But with regards to Lost, and George, you'll understand this. Season 3, right? The finale, when Charlie dies. You know, the bit at the end, you know, where him and Desmond are in the submarine or whatever it was, underwater. And then Charlie gets blown out. I was like, what? And also it then ended with like Jack and Kate kind of like saying to each other, we need to go back. I was just like, what the heck is going on here? You know, the end of season 3, we need to go back. What? They got off the island? How? I mean, that episode really... I mean, do you know what I mean? That finale, the planes flying over, we have to go back. I was like, oh my God. Brain explosion. Right? Just like... It's kind of the same feeling that I think a lot of people would have got when they watched Game of Thrones Season 3, The Red Wedding. You know, with the Starks and the wedding and what happened in that wedding. But yeah, Lost. So my nephew, who is 10, watched Lost for the first time last year. Right? And he was hooked. I mean, for a 9-year-old to be hooked on it, that's quite impressive. Game of Thrones is a great show, except the last season. I think the last season was... I watched it, but did I enjoy it? It was a bit of a letdown, the last season. I just felt like... it felt rushed. It just felt... It didn't feel right. It just felt... It felt like one of those episodes. Even Lost, I have to say, the very final episode, it was good, but there were bits of it where it felt like, you know? It's what I call MacGuffins. Like, I mean, for God's sake, Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. How many MacGuffins were there in there? Oh, we'll just throw this in to make the plot move along. Bop, 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 bop. You know, MacGuffins, oh... Well, it was the final season. It was always going to be the final season for Game of Thrones, but the way they did it in 6 episodes, it just felt like you're doing too much. And the final episode, oh my God, that was a letdown and a half. I had a feeling it was going to go there, but it's the way they executed and did it. I just felt like, you know. Especially when you as a viewer invest time to watch a show and you're backing it and all of that. You just feel like you could have done a little bit more. You could have executed this better. Right? Much, much better. I'm sure I wrote a blog post somewhere about eliminating render blocking. Not a blog post, a video. Did I do a video on that? I'm sure I did a video on render blocking. Yeah, I think that was kind of it, you know, closing off the circle and all of that. So I kind of get it. But it was, no, I don't think I did a render blocking one. Or did I make a note of it somewhere? I need to dig out my notes now. What was it in my notes? No, it's not even in my notes. I thought I did. I thought I had a code snippet for it, you see. I'm sure I had a code snippet for it. Our house in the middle of the street. Well, syntax. If you're a bit unsure about it, let me give you this video. All right. Let me give you a video. Okay. Watch this video. Yeah. Because this will help you out massively. I mean, I'm talking massively. This video will seriously help you out. Here you go. SEO. Right. Watch that video. Oh, I'm sure there was a code you could add into code snippets, you know, to eliminate render blocking resources. I'm sure there was a code you could add into code snippets to help you out on that. I'm just trying to remember where I... Actually, it might be on my website. What am I doing? It'll be on our website, the Web Squadron one. I'm sure I've got it there. Yeah, no, that's remove unused JavaScript. Yeah. So let me just get this code. There we go. Right, so I'm going to now add some... No, but yeah, render blocking resources. I'm sure there was a bit of code you could add to code snippets. Just going to go to plugins, add new. And for anyone that says just do a child theme, I don't do child themes, all right? I just can't. I can't. I don't want to start messing around with child themes. Seriously, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Scares me. No. So a lot of designs, they start as a scribble, right? Like that. And then they morph into something like this. Hold on, I'll get the paper. You know, you start... You start stylizing things out. I like to be agile, fluid in how I create things, because I just like to... How long's this taking to install? That's a bit worrying, isn't it? That's a bit worrying. But yeah, what I'm saying is that I like to... I like to have a very good idea of the design and talking to the client with colors and branding and layouts and all that. But I like to have a bit of fluidity that you can adapt. And because you know, when you have a hardcore design, right, like pixel perfect, and then when you build it, all of a sudden that pixel perfect image or the color, you kind of go, doesn't look right. Or you put an image in and say the image is lots of red and it's against a very dark black background. You suddenly go, maybe it needs to be white background or a grey background. So we like to be able to play around with things. Yeah. Well, is there a free and easy to use wireframing website? Not really, I don't think. Oh no, well, Elementor do have the wireframe templates. You know, in the templates, the template builder, they have a wireframe layout so you can just drop and rearrange stuff. They do have that. I'm a little bit worried now because you know this website, it's installing code snippets and it's not activating. I'm a bit worried. Why is it not activating? Let's try activating again. And it's activated, finally. Phew. Right, let's go back over here. Let's go to snippets. We're going to call this one add new. And I'm going to say remove unused JavaScript. So dump. I think that's the code, isn't it? Yeah, remove that. We will DQ, run that everywhere, save changes and activate. Save changes. And that's activated everywhere. Cool. And I'm also going to do this one as well. So I'm just going to say add new. And just call this one remove fonts. Drop that in. And I think if I... do something like this. This should work. Save changes. Hey Jason, how you doing? Yeah, do you know what? I was wondering, George, I think you're right there, and I'm glad you're on here, because I kept thinking, was there a code or something, or maybe I was mixing it up. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Uh-huh. As if you really wanted to hear that, right? Who wanted to hear that? Nobody. Right, let's just test the score again. I've created a major disturbance in the force in our street, because I've now told my son not to play with a couple of the kids because I think they're a bit of a bad influence on them. One of them's a 10-year-old boy, and I feel like he's a bit too much of a bad influence, and it has created a disturbance in the street. I feel like it's like me saying that has caused friction everywhere. It's like Emperor Palpatine has just walked down the street and electrocuted everyone. But I don't mind, because I had to say to my son, look, you are going to be 7. This boy is already 10. And by the time he's 13 and you're 10, he's going to want to do other stuff that you probably shouldn't be getting into and stuff like that. And I just felt it's a bit of a bad influence going on here. And I need to curb it. I need to get things back to normality. Does anyone else have to do that? Does anyone else have to do that with their kids? Like sometimes where they might be playing with a bit of an older kid and you kind of go, you know, the older kid might want to go, hey, let's go here, let's go there, let's do this, let's do that. And they're a bit more adventurous. But because your child is 3.5 years younger than them, you kind of go, you know, So you have to have that really difficult conversation where you're kind of going, look, I really think you can't be doing that. Right, okay, so I'm also going to add new. Asset, oh, hold on. Yeah, it's that one, asset cleanup. Hey, Tahir, long time no see, Tahir. Good to have you here. Long time no see. Oh, sorry, Pixar, I've just missed all your questions. Is there a free and easy to use white? No, drag and drop, fold and plan, not correct. Oh, you mean, were you talking about where it wasn't updating? Maybe. Seems to be taking a while to install. It does install, it just takes a while to install. Oh, wow. Tahir got married, everyone. Well done, Tahir. In fact, I recall seeing some of your photos appearing on Facebook. Well, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Yeah, I just realised what you meant, Pickstar. File and folder permissions, maybe. I mean, there was a bit of an issue with 123 reg as well with the SSL. There was a bit of a problem there as well. Facebook for Elementor. Haha, thanks, Syntix. I don't recommend, when you say Facebook for Elementor, do you mean a plugin? Are you talking about a plugin, Syntax? I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to get another can, all right? I need another can. I'm dying here, all right? I need another can. And I need to get some peanuts for myself. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 can be sluggish. Right, okay, I want hey Indapre, good to have you here. The Facebook groups, yeah, the Facebook group for Elementor is fine. I would use it. I want you all to turn your speakers up to full. Turn your speakers up, okay? I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Turn your speakers up to full. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Are you ready? That actually went half over my keyboard. Oh my god. Luckily it was just a bit splatters. It's alright. Everything's cool. Can you imagine if it exploded and gone everywhere? Our house in the middle of the street. Just sorting out asset cleanup. If ever you have a website with WooCommerce, I strongly recommend using asset cleanup. Because sometimes you don't need all of the WooCommerce stuff running on the homepage, and it adds in bits of codes and stuff, doesn't it? And delays it. So, so at the minute, Tahir, I've got videos scheduled until the end of July. We've got videos lined up for the rest of April, May, June, and the bulk of July. But I am going to start focusing more on flex containers, because a lot of the stuff we did with CSS coding or stuff that related to column hover effects and stuff, I need to now redo them with the containers and check they still work. Like mega menus. Can we do a mega menu in a better way with the containers than what we were doing with the section column code approach? So I've got to check all of that out. Our house on the middle of the street, our house. So we're going to leave all of these elemental ones in. Elementor Pro, leave. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, so when we add WooCommerce, there'll be WooCommerce stuff on here that I'm going to need to hide out. There's no need for the WooCommerce to be seen. Right, cool. Right, let's just double check that page now on Page Speed Insights. Our house. What? 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 It's right, just an email I've just got from someone which makes no sense. What's this email? So Tahir, I would say though, if you think the course is going to benefit you for digital marketing, right? If you think the course is going to benefit you, then I would say do it. But I would say, what are you going to do it for? And do you think it's going to be something that your ideal clients are going to request? So is it something that is important for what you need to do as a business going forward? Let me have a look and see if I can see that request. What issue, Jason, are you referring to? The trouble is though, finding issues on the Elementor Facebook group is always a little bit of a weird one. Let me just go Jason. When did you post it, Jay? It's trouble finding posts that someone's done. What was the issue, Jason? So let's just see what Jason's saying. So if they hide open the widget panel, the page scrolls down each time. What versions of Elementor and Elementor Pro have you got? And have you regenerated your CSS? Yes, so Tahir, all of that stuff, yeah. Like Mark said, you could get that in our Mastery membership. We can support you on all of that. So rather than you getting a course or something which is about that aspect, you know, we can cover off. We cover that off. I don't say we could. We cover that off and more in the Mastery membership. You know. It's right, just an email someone has sent which makes no sense. And I'm now going to return to them and say, you cleared the cache too. Have you purged your server though? It's not just the site, Jason. Have you purged your server as well? Yeah, just purge your site. The only reason I'm saying that, Jason, is because I actually had an issue, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, might have even been last week, where I went into one of my pages and it kept moving up and down. And I think, in fact, what I did was I deactivated, from memory now, I deactivated my optimization plugins, right? Regenerated, purged the site, and then I reactivated the optimization plugins, and all was fine. And I wonder if maybe when Elementor updated, it just threw a bit of a wobbly somewhere, a bit of a wobble. Same issue. What plugins have you got on the website, Jason? What plugins have you got on there? What plugins have you got on there? You might have to deactivate some of the experiments in elemental settings as well, maybe. Just seeing what Afterglow's saying. Yeah, Jason, try disabling some plugins. New header. Bump 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 dun 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 dun. Oh dear, my son is home. Oh dear. He's either in a good mood or a bad mood. But I have no idea what kind of mood he's in at the moment. He's either in a good mood or in a tragically bad mood. But we shall find out soon enough. We'll find out in a moment. Is he in a good mood or a bad mood? What's going on here? Unsure. I can hear him right now outside, and he's gone and sat down, and I don't think he's happy. Oh no, he's sat outside on the curb, on the pavement. Let me check he's all right. Raheem, are you okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong? You look sad.
Nothing. Was Serena playing on?
Yeah.
We got in now.
I don't know. The door's open. There we go. We just talk out the window, as we do. As you do. Let me just check here. Something's not right. Just checking some of the settings. So I just noticed something that wasn't looking right. Okay, it's working fine now. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I'm in the wrong section. Silly me. Copy that. Let's go back. Oh, in fact, I might as well do these ones here. Terms, shipping will be shipping policy. Ka-chink. Privacy policy, let's do that one as well. Ka-chink. Let's do the cookies one as well. Ka-chink. There we go. Update! Isn't it good to update? Yes, it is. Roger, roger. Okay, right, let's just edit this header. Let's paste. Breathe and stop. For real. Give me what you got. I said, do. Breathe and stop. For real. Give me what you got. I said, do. It's awfully quiet here today, everyone. I hope you're all there, or you're not all just like dead. Well, I hope no one's dead. I shouldn't say that. That's not even worth joking about, really, is it? That's not even remotely funny. So, no, I will not joke about that. Let me just increase to right. Now that eBay logo there's a problem with that eBay logo there because it's higher up than it needs to be, which is really knocking me off at the moment. That is really annoying me at the moment. Right, let me just Let me just add an icon in instead. Let's just get an icon. Let's just get an icon in, right? Don't worry about what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, let me just get eBay like that one there. Okay, let's just restyle this one. I think I had it was at 30. There you go, something like that, right? Let's get rid of margin padding. Get rid of that one. Come on, disappear. SVGs, innit, Chingy? Sometimes, right, yeah, SVGs can be a pain in the butt. It does feel like a Sunday. There's a little bit of that, I don't want to say that chill out vibe, but there is a little bit of a kind of a chill outy vibe, yeah? Let me just now, right, so by me doing it as a separate icon, can you see up there? I can now get the eBay to be more in line. Before it was like, it was out of sync with the Insta logo there. But that works better. Let's go there, advanced, right. We'll go for 20-ish. Just checking the screen because it still looks like it's not dead center, is it? So we just got to, and it's to do with the fact that it's got this like little bit of like, underneath the eBay logo, it's like it's got a bit of padding, which is really weird for the SVG. There's like this little bit of padding underneath. So I'm just going to adjust that. And of course, I'm going to use my special ruler stick. Here we go. Just check, how does that look? Yeah, that's all right for me now. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. But then you have this here. So I think I need to do the same here. Get that to be dead center. Let's just dissect it. Yeah, that's all right. Yep, cool. Ah, long Easter weekend. Lots of chocolate. You're going to have lots of chocolate, Pickstar. You're going to have lots of chocolate. For sure, you will have lots of chocolate. But don't overdo it, my friend. Don't overdo it. You know, don't overdo it. Just check how that looks. Text will be in white. That's looking a bit better. Huh. Bacon. I should have known. Bacon chocolate then. You can have bacon chocolate. Right, let's just now get to the let's give them a menu. Right, let's just give them a menu. So let's call it main menu. Main menu, like that. Create the menu. And for now, they're just going to have the home and about because we're going to add the other stuff on. They can add other pages on as well, you see. So home and about, save that. Just refresh that page. Get the menu in. Right, get the menu in. Whoa, where's the menu? Nav. Whoa, hold on. Oh, edit header. Edit header. Edit the menu. Make this be a custom, and this one will be a 100% width because I want it to be all the way. This will be. Let me just get my screen over here. It's easier for me to talk. That will be right aligned. There will be no pointer underneath, right? We are not gonna have a pointer. It'll be full width. Be right aligned. Let's just sort the text out. White. Font will be default. Default 600. Right, so what's this one going to be? Default 600. Why has it gone to like that then? That's weird. The default didn't go to Oh, I know why. Duh, that's why. Oh no, it's done it again. That's weird. That's weird. I wonder what's going on there. Just to update that for a second. Hey Dave Den. So there's a post on one of the Facebook groups posted that he ran his Elementor website through Google and it failed. What could be the problem? Yes, the logo was done in Canva. The logo was done in Canva. So I gave him a brand new logo as well, and I also gave him this logo as well for their for their favicon. Can you see, in fact, you can see another version of it up here, and this is for their social media. Right. So Dave Den, right? The reason why they're not getting a good score is because they've probably not followed loads of rules like custom fonts, WebP, sizing of your images, optimization plugins, so why don't you watch this video? Because the trouble is that it's very easy to create your website, start to finish, and then you go, oh, the mobile score's not good. Oh, the responsiveness ain't good. And you worry about it afterwards. What you should do is worry about it at the time of building. So I've been testing this page's score every stage. I don't ignore it because you just don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what's around the corner. So you don't want to get it wrong. Here by gum. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Zero that. Let's just zero that for the column. Let me just do some bottom margin and some top margin. 8 will do. 8 will do. Let's just... So, well, here's the thing, Dave. If you have a slider right at the top, right, near your hero banner, your score is hit straight away. If you've got Google Tag Manager, your score is hit. If you've got Facebook Pixels, your score is hit. If you've got a mega menu, your score should not be hit by a mega menu if you're careful with how you built it. That shouldn't really matter. Because your mega menu doesn't become active until you hover or click, right? So it's all about how does it look on the mobile. So when you're looking at your phone on a mobile, before you scroll, what is above the fold? That's what matters. The rest of the page matters as well, but that is the key bit right at the top. But if you've got sliders and stuff like that, you're asking to get battered. You're asking for, You're asking to get punished when you have sliders. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, I can hear my son coming upstairs. He's now going to come inside and he's going to cry. Get ready for this, everyone. He's going to come in and he's going to cry. Watch. Just wait. Are you okay, Raheem? You sure you don't want to come in and tell me anything? What does mean? No. Oh. Right, let's just sort the styling of these all out. Style. Yeah, mate, it's right. You can come in. You can come in.
Did you get wrong today?
Did I get a
Call.
I got a, from who? The doctors?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
They called you by mistake.
They didn't call me by mistake.
Yeah, they called you by accident.
They didn't call me by accident.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
And doctors did.
Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Have you eaten?
No.
What do you mean, no? Ugh, shut the door a bit. Ibrahim, is it? I don't think Ibrahim's on here. Oh, do you mean Raheem? His name's Raheem. Cheers, Chingy. That's how I like to. That's how I want it to be, though. That we try and build up, like the cameras there. That we try and build up as much as what we can. You know, like tutorial bases with the videos and stuff, so that it's just there to help you guys out. You know. Let me just shut the door. Ugh, it's quite cold. Hey, Catherine. Good to have you back. La 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 la. Dun 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 King. Do 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 da da da. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, Jimmy. It's just in my head. I don't know why. I can't explain why am I singing a Christmas song, hymn, tune in my head. I have no good reason to do that. I have none. I'm just being me. I don't like the way that's looking at the minute. I don't like the way that's looking. Don't like the way how that's looking. Haha, I will stop. I will stop. I will stop. I will stop singing that. Remember me and the heart that loves you, baby. Ba-da-ba, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum. Oh yeah, Catherine, of course it will be like what? 8 o'clock in the morning for you? 8:30? 8:45? Close? I'm not liking how this looks on the mobile. I'm not liking the way this is looking. It's got me really like at the moment. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. Then again, it can work. I have to be honest, it can work. I mean, it's eating up a bit of state at the top. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it's just got me a little bit. You know, just a tiny bit. You know, a little bit. When I have that feeling, that's not a good thing, right? The feeling is not good. Trust me, it's not good. It's not a good feeling. I don't like to have the feeling. Gets me a little bit annoyed. There we go, 8.5, that'll do it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about getting rid of that as well, or doing something with it. I'm just gonna have a play with it. This is the bit that's really knocked me. This bit here at the top on the mobile. I'll tell you what the issue I've got is it's all of this gunk at the top. It's all of that. But I'm thinking about, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I've had a change of mind. I have had a change of mind. Right, I've had a change of mind. And I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to swap this image. Yeah, they want it near the top. They want it near the top. Don't worry, I've got an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. All right, I have an idea. I have an idea. Me and my ideas, we go places, we do. We go places, me and my ideas. By the way, don't worry about what I'm doing, okay? Don't worry about what I'm doing. Ah. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'm just working this one out. Catherine, that's a very good point. I've said that as well, and they want it near the top, and I'm a little bit like, so I'm gonna get rid of that as well. So I'm gonna hide that as well and just say, look, it's at the bottom. Because it is at the bottom already. That logo is too big anyway, so I need to drop it to oh man, wrong way. 20. Copy, paste style. Right, let's just get this all into place now. Just do 40, 40, 40. That's already got... Why has that got space on? Why has that got space on? Something's not right there. I think one of these has got some... No! Got rid of it all. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ugh, darn it. Just hide these on the get rid of that one as well. Right, that will do for that. Let's clear that. Oh no, refresh it first. That's a very good point, Catherine. I actually admit I forgot about that, and I mentioned it to them as well. Oh. Right, let's just clear that, flush that, close that. Oh, I forgot. I need to just... Oh, sorry. Looking at what Jimmy... Yeah, true, Catherine, by the way, what you said. Jimmy, looking for inspiration for hover effect on a photo where some text would appear on hover. Oh, you need to watch this. You need to watch this video. You need to watch this video. You need to watch this video, Jimmy. Do you know which video I mean? The one about the column hover effects. Yeah, that one. Because you could literally just hover over like the column or whatever, and then you'll have words appear wherever you want. But I think you're saying you're looking for inspiration, isn't it? What you might want to do is, can you break the paragraph up? So you got like, is the start of the paragraph bit like a headline? You you can make that appear, come like that, and then the rest of the text comes like that. So it's like so big text and smaller text. So you hover and it goes. You don't get the sound effect, but you can look at the screen and go and do that to get the sound effect in. You could try that. Maybe. You know, maybe try that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, need to also get their shop page. Just to give them, I'm just giving them starters so they can like crack on with the rest of the website. Otherwise, they would have got lost with all of that, to be honest. Cool. Let's upload, check that reflection. Yeah. Because I think, you know, when you have like a paragraph, there might be 3 or 4 words right at the start or something that says da-da-da-da-da-da. And like that kind of, that's quite a nice effect, you know. And then when you hover away, it kind of goes like that or disappears. That'd be quite nice. Well, I think it would be nice anyway. It's just me. Just me being me. So one of our clients, the one we, so you know the meeting I had on Sunday, and we agreed to work with them, because they're based in Australia, and they've done their payment from Australia. It could take 2 to 5 days, might be even longer than that, before we get payment. And until you get payment, you get a little bit like, yeah, this is Canva. This is from Canva. In fact, let me show you, okay? Let me open up Canva. Okay. So, I think it was this one here, right? So let me just show you, okay? So, let me shrink myself down as well. Like that. So this is like a speaker. So these are images. So if I go to photos, recently, look, here was the photo, and I got rid of the background. Here's another one, got rid of the background. Then I positioned them to be how I want them to be. You know, this down here is just a sound wave. So I went to elements, and I think I typed in sound wave, something like that. And then I just looked for the different sound wave images, and I found one I liked. And then, whoops, let me just put that back there, over there. And then I just made like copies as well, in case I wanted to do it. Like there's a faint one, in case I wanted to do any sections where I was going to reuse those elements anywhere else, for instance, on the page. So where you got text, I might have that in the background to kind of tie things in together. But this is all Canva. And then what you do, obviously, is you download them as a PNG. You then go to bulkresizePhotos.com. You add in your image. Let's just add in, let's just add this image in, right? You just add in an image. Make sure that the size is 100%. Always go for 100%. I changed the quality to be 85%, and then make sure it's WebP, and then hit start, right? And look, it's gonna convert it. So from 355 to 9. This is a big image, by the way, I just pushed through here. But it's a great way and easy way to do stuff. And like, look, here's the logo, right? So we've got an image of a speaker. That's the word sounds. That's just got spaces in here. And then I positioned a smaller version off to get that. And then, you know, however you want to make it. So I just find that with Canva, there's so much stuff you can do, you know. I mean, look, we got Jimmy and George. Hello, everybody. Right, we've got Jimmy and George there. But it's a great way to, like, you know, just experiment, create logos and ideas and things and whatever. So it's a neat way to do stuff, I think. Yeah, I mean, for me, Canva has been such a major solution for logos. Do you like that, George? You know, like for creating logos. I mean, the cover art. I mean, look at all the cover art that we do whenever we do our videos. Like, did you see that video I did on Flex Containers where I used these mobile phone pictures? I used these phones, didn't I? And then when you look at our cover arts, there we no, not that one. We'll leave that one intact. Like here, you know, it's just pictures of me and pictures there, and then you got your text and whatever. You got this pattern here that you've overlaid, and then this is just like a gradient square thing that I've added on, you know, positioned and whatever. So time saving, right? I used Photoshop a lot, digital tablet drawing, but if I did some of this stuff on Photoshop, it would take probably 3 or 4 times longer, because you're almost creating some stuff from scratch. Here, the amount of resources you get as part of it, unbelievable. Like images, speaker images, and then you cut out the bit you want or whatever, like this bit here. Look, the speaker, right? You know, you cut it out, whatever, you strip away the background, and then you got an image to use. And that over here, can you see here the favicon? Here, that favicon is this with when you download it, you go for a transparent background. So transparent background, and then you got a transparent favicon of the speaker, like that, which works really, really well. So, super, super good. I'm just going to double check the time because I've been live now for 1 hour 53. I'm going to give it another like roughly 7 minutes or so, and then I'll crash out and give you guys back the rest of your day or evening or afternoon to crack on with other stuff as well. Go talk to my son, check he's all right. He hasn't done his tests today, so we've got to get his testing done. So I put him through his paces with his grammar and reading and his maths. Got some test books for him for SATs just to help him with his question answers and stuff like that. So Jason, how long would it take for you to delete that header and do it from scratch? There isn't, when you say switch to different headings, you could just use the display conditions syntax. So when you do a header, you could have a display condition that says show this on the home page or another page or all pages. So just use the template. I think, Jason, you should completely get rid of that template, delete it, right? Completely delete it, regenerate CSS, purge your site, purge your server, then double check your Elementor works fine, and then create the header again, but test it. So add the logo, publish it, and check is it still okay. Keep adding, check, publish. Just, I know it sounds a long-winded way to do it, but try that. I'd hate to have to do that. I would hate to have to do that, but better to be safe, right? Better to be safe than sorry. Right, let's just check everything works on here. Log out. There is something I have forgotten. I knew there was something I forgot. Oh dear. That's not letting me log in. Let me just log in over here because I can't let you see the password I type in. Because that would be... Oh, hold on. The password's not working. Which affiliate link you talking about, Dave? Which affiliate link do you mean? Affiliate link? Which affiliate link? Take care, Jimmy. All right. You look after yourself, my friend. Take it easy. Yes, it is, Dave. That's an affiliate link. That's an affiliate link. So where it says made with love with Elementor, that is a affiliate link. So if anyone sees the website and clicks on it, maybe they purchase Elementor Cloud. That's an affiliate link. Yep. No shame in that. I got no shame in that at all. But that's the thing you could do. But yeah, see you later, Jimmy. Yeah, well, have you done... Raheem, have you done your work? And there you go. My son's just run out the door. He's escaped. Hold on, I've just got an unknown call. I'm just going to cancel my phone. Ugh. Ooh, let's just try this page again. Yeah, take care as well, Stacey. I'm assuming you're going as well. I don't know, you might not be. If you're not, good to have you. What's going on here? I'm quite an impatient person when it comes to working and stuff like that. I get very impatient, and when something takes 10 seconds longer than I really want it to take, I get very oh. I think I've got the wrong link anyway. Where's the right link then? But yeah, I get very impatient. Does anyone else get impatient? If the cameras weren't on, I'd be like... Lots of expletives being blurted out. Which is not good, but I can't help myself. Yeah, exactly, Ching. You know when like so it's like sometimes when Elementor takes like you hit publish or update and it's like meh, that irritates me. Or when you're installing a plugin or even just updating a website or just testing out something, it doesn't take a lot to irritate me, I have to be honest. It doesn't take a lot to irritate me. You know, so yeah. Doesn't take a lot. But yes, I do get irritated quite quickly, which is not always good. Oh dear, my son, he's like... He looks like he's on the warpath today. He's walking around with this like little stick he's got in his hand. He looks like he's on the warpath. Which is a bit worrying. Right? Oh, is that how long it takes? Do you know what? I've never done it via SiteGround. When I do the plugins, is that how long it takes? 2 to 3 seconds. Is that how long it takes? Is that it? 2 to 3 seconds. Is that really it? Oh, there, the spinning wheel. Noptin. No. Nopt. I've never heard of that plugin. What does that plugin do? What does the plugin do? Oh, newsletter sign up. No, never used it. I mean, I use MailerLite. Or Active Campaign. Yeah, 5 to 10 seconds is painful. What does this do then? Okay, is it free? It looks free. Is it free? Is it free? Okay, honestly, I've never used it, but Teresa, what's your opinion of it? Have you used it? Is it free? Is it good? Do you like it? I mean, I'm guessing you like it. I'm guessing you like it. But I suppose what you get for free, do you think that's enough for you to do what you need to do? I mean, of course, if people want to pay for the update, the premium stuff, they would do that. But for what you get, oh, it doesn't work on your site. Is that an SMTP problem? So sometimes, depending on your host, your website might not send out, like when you complete a form on your website, do you get the email? I haven't had a problem adding SVGs to WordPress. I mean, what Catherine says is very true as well. Save SVG. I haven't had a problem, really. Checkbox on your WooCommerce checkout page for newsletter subscription. Maybe that's a good question, actually, Teresa, because I'm trying to think, how could you handle that? Copy. Who's he talking to? I can hear my son outside the window talking, but I don't know who he's talking to. Sounds quite serious, whoever he's talking to. Yeah, we must do this or we must do that. Right, I think I've done enough on this page to pass it back to my brother-in-law and his wife now just to have a look. So that's not bad work. It's actually about 4 hours work. So they better be happy with what they get. If they say they want to change it, I'll be like, get someone else to do it. I've given you enough of my time for free. And I have to say, I am one of those guys who, even for family, I won't do it completely for free. I'll do a bit, and I'll be like, right, you now want a bit more, you're going to have to pay for that. Or get someone else to take it over. Because I have other stuff to do. Right? If you do everything for free, you're forever doing it for free. Every time there's a change. So I'm like, look, you don't like the text? Here you go. You go here, change the text. You don't like the header? Go in and change the header. You want to add a bit more to the about page? Go and add a bit more to the about page. Go for it. Kill yourself. Do it. But if you do everything for them, you'll be forever doing it for them. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it gets a little bit repetitive, right? Right, I'm going to log off now. I'm going to say thanks to everyone that's been live so far. But I am going to log off now. Because we've been live for 2 hours and 13 minutes. It's actually gone quite quick, but I don't know if that's just because I've been working more in the background. Hey, it's okay to toss furniture, by the way. It's okay. Just make sure you don't hit anyone when you toss it. All right? Take care, everyone. And, of course, I'll probably see you tomorrow and let you know what my brother-in-law and his wife said about the web pages and stuff I've set up for them. Did they hate it? Did they like it? We'll see how that goes. All right, take care, everyone, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.